Hey everyone, welcome to Simplilearn's YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we will learn about multimodal prompting for beginners. That said, if these are the type of videos you'd like to watch, then hit that like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to get notified. Also, just that you know, if you want to upskill yourself, master generative AI and artificial intelligence skills and land your dream job, or grow in your career, then you must explore Simplilearn's code of various generative AI courses and certifications. Simplilearn offers various certification programs in collaboration with some of the world's leading universities like Purdue, IIT Guwahati, and many more. Through our courses, you will gain knowledge and work ready expertise in skills like advanced Python, machine learning, generative AI, and over a dozen others. That's not all, you also get the opportunity to work on multiple projects and learn from industry experts working in top tier data and product companies and also academics from top universities. After completing these courses, thousands of learners have transitioned into an AI and machine learning role as a fresher or moved on to a higher paying job and profile. If you are passionate about making your career in this field, then make sure to check out the link in the pinned comment and description box below to find a generative AI program that fits your experience and areas of interest. Now, without further delay, let's get started.
Have you ever wondered how AI models can understand and process multiple types of inputs, like text, images, and audio simultaneously? Hello, everyone. Welcome to our deep dive into multimodal prompting, a transformative approach that's reshaping the landscape of artificial intelligence. My name is Basil Duclala, and in this video, we'll explore what multimodal prompting is, why it's essential, and how it's applied across various industries. Let's embark on this journey to uncover the future of AI together. Here's our agenda. Introduction to multimodal prompting. Evolution of prompting. Core concepts of multimodal prompting. Tools and platforms that support multimodal prompting. Use cases and applications. Getting started with multimodal tools. And then we'll take a look into simple multimodal prompts in action. And we'll have a deep dive or step-by-step prompt building. Last but not least, we'll look into experimenting with different use cases. You might be wondering, what is multimodal prompting? Multimodal prompting is a technique that allows AI models to interpret and respond to input from more than one modality, like combining text, images, audio, or video. Instead of just reading text, the model can basically analyze visuals, sounds, or other forms of data to generate richer, more context-aware responses. It basically mimics how humans process information. Now, why it matters and where is it used? Multimodal prompting matters because the real world isn't just text-based. We live in a sensory-rich environment, and multimodal AI helps machines understand that. It's used in applications like image captioning, video analysis, interactive chatbots with visual context, and even healthcare diagnostics where images and notes are combined. In addition, multimodal prompting is very useful for content creation and recommendation. Let's talk about the evolution of prompting. Let's learn about the evolution of prompting, from text-only models to multimodal models. Prompting has evolved from simple text inputs to complex multimodal interactions. Today's models can understand and respond to combinations of text, images, audio, and more for deeper context. Prompting began with text-only models like GPT-2, which responded solely to written input. They basically leveraged NLP, which stands for Natural Language Processing. Over time, models evolved to process images, audio, and even video, giving rise to truly multimodal systems that can interpret and connect across different types of information. How models understand and process multiple input types. Modern multimodal models have specialized architectures such as vision transformers, multimodal neural networks to process different inputs. They are also trained on paired data like images with captions or videos with transcripts. These models learn how different modalities relate to each other, enabling them to take in multiple types of inputs and generate informed outputs that bridge those sensory channels. Cross-model attention helps models link relevant features across inputs, enhancing context and accuracy. At the core, these models use shared embedding spaces to map inputs like text and images into a common understanding. For example, a picture of a dog and the word dog are brought close together in this space, allowing the model to reason across formats in a unified way. Let's talk about core concepts of multimodal prompting. Modalities are different types of information we can give to AI, like text, pictures, sound, or video. They help the model understand things the way humans do, through multiple senses. These senses are text, with written language input like prompts or documents; image, visual content such as photos, charts, or drawings; audio, sound-based input like speech or music; and video, time-based visual and audio content combined. In multimodal prompting, in unimodal prompting, the model receives one type of input, typically text. In contrast, multimodal prompting involves multiple types, like combining a question with an image or a diagram. So, input modalities include one or more types. This requires the model to integrate different streams of information and make connections between them. So let's recap the key difference between unimodal and multimodal prompting. First, we've got the input type. Unimodal prompting has one single type and typically is text. Multimodal prompting has multiple types and it could be text, images, audio, etc. Second, context depth. Unimodal prompting is limited to one form of input. On the other hand, multimodal prompting is richer in context and has combined inputs. 3. Use cases. Unimodal prompting can only be used on text-based tasks, such as writing. Multimodal prompting can be used in multiple tasks and complex ones, like image analysis, and speech to text. 4. Understanding. Unimodal prompting is linear and it's language focused. Multimodal prompting, on the other hand, is cross-modal and human-like. Despite its potential, multimodal prompting comes with challenges. Models can misalign inputs, generate hallucinations, or be biased towards dominant modalities. Input format issues from the model misinterpreting poorly formatted inputs. 2. Limited modal support. Not all models handle every modality. 3. Ambiguity inputs. Unclear inputs can lead to inaccurate responses. 4. High computational load. Multiple modalities require more resources. There's also a lack of standard benchmarks, and combining training data from different formats can be resource intensive. Let's discuss tools and platforms that support multimodal prompting. First, we've got one of the most popular generative AI tools, ChatGPT. Specifically, ChatGPT with Vision. This version of ChatGPT can understand and analyze both text and images. It's useful for tasks like generating captions or answering questions about visual content. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it's basically an AI chatbot based on OpenAI's GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Models. It can understand and generate human-like text for tasks like writing, coding, summarizing, tutoring, and casual conversations. And now it has multimodal capability. It's widely used in education, business, and creative work. ChatGPT can handle ChatGPT can handle multimodal inputs by combining image recognition with text generation, allowing users to ask questions or generate text based on images. It processes the image and merges it with text for a complete response. The second next popular tool is Gemini by Google. Gemini is Google's family of advanced AI models designed to rival GPT. It's multimodal, meaning it can handle text, images, code, and other inputs. Gemini powers tools like Bard and Google Workspace AI, aiming to provide accurate, integrated assistance across Google's ecosystem. It helps with complex interactions like visual-based search and multimodal content generation. It's designed for broader, context-aware AI applications. It handles multimodal inputs very quickly and uses advanced fusion models to integrate text, image, and video inputs, understanding relationships between them for more context-aware responses and generation. Next, Claude is a conventional AI developed by Anthropic, focused on safety, helpfulness, and transparency. It's known for its thoughtful responses and is designed to be steerable and aligned with user intentions. It can also integrate text, images, and documents, allowing for in-depth analysis and interaction with various input formats. Claude is a strong competitor to ChatGPT and excels at tasks like PDF creation, Q&A, and content summarization. Claude also does a good job of breaking down each modality for text, images, and documents separately. It processes them and then combines them for tasks like document analysis or multi-source content generation. DALL-E by OpenAI is an AI model that generates high-quality images from text descriptions. It's known for its detailed, creative outputs and is integrated into ChatGPT's interface for users on the Plus plan. It basically accepts textual prompts and translates them into relevant images, seamlessly merging descriptive text with visual output for creative image generation. It's got a lot of tools that help you build a scene and will turn it into an image from realistic to fantastical. Let's talk about use cases and applications in multimodal prompting. We have users that can upload images, such as diagrams and charts, and then ask questions about them, with AI providing context-aware answers. Next, AI creates articles, social media posts, or marketing copy based on both text and image inputs. In terms of content generation applications, AI can create articles, social media posts, and marketing copy based on both text and image inputs. For product tagging, e-commerce platforms use images and descriptions to generate accurate product tags and recommendations. Multimodal prompting can also be effective for interactive education. AI helps in learning by analyzing images, videos, and text to provide interactive educational content. It's also useful for accessibility. It assists visually impaired users by converting visual content, such as photos and infographics, into descriptive text. Let's see how we can access and set up a basic multimodal prompting environment. First, choose a platform. You can sign up for access to platforms like ChatGPT or Gemini. Next, install required tools and install necessary libraries. Then, obtain API keys for the platform and configure your environment. Then, Ensure inputs are properly formatted and compatible for the application. Lastly, test with basic prompts or run simple multimodal tasks. Let's talk about the required tools and input formats. First, you need an API access. Second, install some Python libraries and have a Jupyter notebook. Also, you can use cloud platforms, although some of these applications can be done using your local machine. Here's a list of the input formats that you can leverage. You've got text, image, audio, and video. Let's jump into a demo to show how LLMs can be used for multimodal tasks. In this demo, we'll be using ChatGPT to showcase its powerful multimodal capabilities. Keep in mind that most LLM tools like Gemini and Claude can also provide similar capabilities that I'm about to show. For ChatGPT, many of the capabilities we're about to showcase are only available in ChatGPT Pro. It's available for a limited number of prompts in the free version. If you want to leverage the full capabilities, you'll need to subscribe to ChatGPT Pro. First, after you log into ChatGPT, you need to make sure that you have GPT-4 activated. Next, you'll see that there's a plus button that is popping up where I can add media. But before we do this, let's generate media using text prompts. Write a 3-sentence summary of the plot of Inception like you are explaining to a 10-year-old. You can see ChatGPT gave us a response with a concise 3-sentence summary of the plot of Inception. So I'll read the first sentence. Inception is about a man named Cobb who goes into people's dreams to steal their secrets like a spy in their sleep. Let's take things to next step. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to generate a poster based on the description in cartoon style. Let's make sure that it's pointing to the description above. Go ahead and run this, and we'll give it a few seconds to generate the image. Keep in mind that ChatGPT sometimes runs under a heavy load of requests, and sometimes image generation takes time. Image generation is done. You can see ChatGPT generated an output according to my description, a cartoon-like poster of Inception. Next, we'll show ChatGPT's ability to analyze images. I find this task very useful for analyzing complex visuals, such as stock charts. I'll click on the plus sign and then add photos and files. Select your photo and then insert the following prompt. Analyze the support and resistance levels of the attached 4-hour interval chart of Google. You can see that ChatGPT was able to analyze the chart for me in an instance and was able to give me multiple support levels and resistance levels with their description. Let's do another example of image analysis. I'm going to click the plus sign here and upload a hand-drawn chart. And here's my prompt. Explain the attached image of a diagram step by step. For reference, here's the image and here's the explanation. Start the process. The program begins execution. Step 1, input value. Gives me the check for Stack Overflow. And then it explains the rest of the steps according to the diagram. It was also able to analyze the gist of the diagram. It is a standard stack push operation with overflow checking, where it prevents adding data when the stack is full and confirms insertion when space is available. It can also offer an equivalent code in Python or C. That was a good example for visual and text reasoning. Let's increase the level of difficulty of this type of task by giving it a mathematical problem. I'll click on the plus sign again, add photos, and select my image. And I'll use the following prompt. What is the answer to the math problem in the attached image? Here's the image for reference. Find the sum of the series. And you can see that ChatGPT is generating LaTeX or Markdown type of syntax in the background so it can display the mathematical syntax and Greek symbols properly. Not only was it able to solve for these problems, but also was able to give me a step-by-step instructions on how to solve for it. Plus, it recognized that we have two problems, not just one, to solve for. In this last example, we're going to do the opposite of multimodal prompting. Instead of providing an image, we're going to ask ChatGPT to generate a complex image based on my description. Provide a detailed process for data science and feature engineering for or the diabetes healthcare dataset. The diabetes healthcare dataset is a popular dataset available online, so ChatGPT will be able to understand exactly what I'm looking for. Here we can see step-by-step instructions of the process, along with Python code on how to run the analysis, such as EDA, outlier detection, multivariate analysis, and then feature engineering as requested, all the way to modeling and providing proper evaluation metrics. After getting the steps in text format, I want ChatGPT to build a visual diagram of those steps.
And with that, we have reached the end of this session on multimodal prompting for beginners. Should you have any queries regarding any of the topics covered in this session, or if you require any of the resources used in this tutorial, like PPT, datasets, or any other, then please feel free to let us know in the comment section below, and our team of experts will be happy to assist you at the earliest. Until next time, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.